everyone. Welcome back to another episode of That's Insane with Aja. Today, we are going to be talking about the circumstances surrounding the Kate Middleton ordeal. So, if you don't know what's going on, it has been a complete uproar of nonsense. And I'm going to say nonsense because the way that this whole thing started was already mysterious from the jump. But one thing I don't agree with is the gaslighting that is happening by the masses on social media after her coming out with this cancer diagnosis battle. But let's run it all the way back to the beginning because this whole ordeal is just too much to take. So I remember a while ago I told you guys that this solar eclipse coming up April 8th would be the judgment of the eight. And by the judgment of the eight, I was talking about the eight longest families in the world, the families with the longest lineage, right? I said they were going to be judged because those are the people that are right under the Vatican. So I also said the Vatican was going to be judged too. And lo and behold, here we are with all this mess with the one thing that I don't understand is why the media is so big on trying to push the narrative that Kate Middleton is still with us, because I honestly believe that she is no longer here, as well as a lot of my other supporters. And I want to start with I already told you about the judgment of the eight, right? So I feel like when the eclipse comes on April 8th, we will find out exactly what is going on with the royal family. But what I want to start with is where this whole debacle started going left. So the last time anyone has laid two bare eyes, two eyes or a camera on Princess Kate was December 28th. The end of December, she was seen. Right? So it's March now, so as things were progressing, people were saying, where is the Princess of Wales? One thing about England, they don't play about their princess. They're not going to play about the princess. They don't play about the royal family in general. But the fact that we have Prince Williams, right? He is out and about. He's with Tom Cruise. He's living his life. He does have his ring on. Okay? And he also gets spotted with his mistress, Ruby, or whatever her name is. Gets spotted with the mistress. Everybody's like, what the hell is going on? Okay, why are we seeing you with her and not with your freaking wife? Right? So you have this going on, and all of a sudden, boom, you have the palace releasing statements. Oh, she had abdominal surgery. That's why you haven't seen her since December. You'll be able to see her during Easter. And when you see her at Easter, she should be fully healed and recovered. Poppycock. Because they said that months ago. Almost a month ago now. And here we are. Easter's coming up. We ain't gonna see her then either because they just said that. But nevertheless, people are like, abdominal surgery? We didn't hear nothing about this. And they were like, no, you heard something about this. Because we're telling you, she already had the surgery. And even the people who wait on her hand and foot, right? The people who work at the Royal Palace said they didn't know until the day after the surgery that she had this random abdominal surgery. And one thing about abdominal surgery is it's not that random. So then you have to plan for stuff like that. You have to talk to doctors. You have to plan for aftercare, because abdominal surgery, you're not going to be able to stand up after that. You're not going to be able to really walk after that. You need supportive care. You need regular care. You're being sedated, right? You're going under the knife, right? So even people were coming forward like, hey, what's going on with the princess? The palace, boom, released another statement. She's fine. Don't worry about her. She's all good. And people are like, how is she good? And no one with their two eyes or camera has seen her. So then Prince Williams is seen going to the hospital 2 days after his wife had surgery, and he wasn't with the kids. So if mommy's having surgery, the first thing any mother wants to do is see their children, especially after going through something major like that. Produce my children. I need to tell my children I'm okay. I need to tell those 3 little babies I made it through the surgery. I need them to see mommy's face. Nope. Prince Williams went by himself. 2 days after she had surgery. 2 days after she had a major abdominal surgery, you go see your wife after gallivanting with Tom Cruise and not wearing your wedding ring? I'm sorry? Yes. So the media then again called bullshit. Can't say the word. BS. They called BS. The media called BS on the whole situation. So, nevertheless, here we go. We continuing. So after the media called poppycock on the whole ordeal when it comes to the abdominal surgery, Prince William's going after to go see her 2 days after she's had this major surgery. Don't know if the lady woke up with complications. Don't know if the lady still has the stomach, but we're going to go 2 days after to go check on your wife. After gallivanting with the mistress, crazy work. You're diabolical. But let's keep going. So everybody calls poppycock. So they produce the photo. The Photoshop fail is what the photo is called now. And apparently people in England celebrate Mother's Day at a different time than we do. And it was supposed to be Kate's Mother's Day photo. And everybody was like, wait a minute. That's photoshopped. The photo was photoshopped. They took her picture off an old magazine and photoshopped it with the kids. And people were like, the fingers are crooked on the kids. Why are the kids all doing this? What's going on with Kate? Why is her head tilted to the left? Why she look blurry? Why this? Why that? And the palace made supposedly Kate Middleton on her story, on her Princess of Wales X account, say that she made the mistake of trying to Photoshop her own photo. You want to tell me that after having a major abdominal surgery that her husband waited 2 days after to go see her? I'm not buying it. Anybody waited 2 days to come see me at a hospital after having major surgery, I would believe they had a mistress too. Because in what world are you literally the Princess of England and people are just laying you in a hospital bed? Doesn't make sense. But the rumors that were speculating prior to this whole fiasco was that there was abuse allegations from Prince Williams, that he was abusing Princess Kate. And that to me is the craziest. Because what if he actually was abusing her and really hurt her? That's what I believe happened. I believe that they actually had maybe a major fight. Because another thing that like no one is really talking about is how in the midst of this, in the midst of no one hearing from Princess Kate, they get the media quiet, a little bit quiet, not really. Thomas Kingston, who was a member of the royal family, right? Direct family, was found locked in his home castle in a room with a gun next to him and a gunshot wound to the head. I'm sorry, the coroner didn't even say gunshot wound. They said a blunt force wound to the head. The gun was next to him. He was locked in the room. Someone walked in and found him. The cause of death is not the S word. He did not kill himself. That's what people want us to believe. That's what the media articles are saying. But the coroners said they just found him laying there on the floor with a gun next to him. And you have all that going on, and then boom, no one hears from Kate Middleton. No one's heard from Kate Middleton. Yeah, it's looking kind of sus, but it's also not looking good for the royal family. So what I believe is happening is the actual judgment of the 8. But let's talk about how the whole story has now, it's slowly coming out to be something else, because there was a statement released today by Prince Harry, who was the brother of Prince Williams, and his wife Meghan Markle. And that to me says a lot, because after the Mother's Day Photoshop fail that they had her take credit for, the media was not having it. They were like, nah, you're tripping. Present Princess Kate. Where's Princess Kate? Why in the hell did they show this body double walking with the prince, trying to say it was the princess? Come on now. You guys could have done better than that. Seriously. So boom, everyone's in an uproar about the whole Photoshop fail and how supposedly she got on her account and was like, "It's me. I did it. I'm sorry," right? And they make her take the blame for it, or supposedly make her take the blame for it, because we don't know if it's really her. Someone actually runs her social media account. They produced this video of the prince and princess shopping at a local mart, right? And the video was sold to TMZ. Let's start there. TMZ is the first to have it. Everyone knows TMZ is a corrupt, scheming, dirty news place for anything, because you can sell them something and tell them, "I'm going to pay you to make it look real," and they will do just that. They will produce it as a real TMZ article knowing it's not. So they post this video of the prince and princess saying this is, they were spotted at a supermarket shopping. And what I really found crazy is what the backlash from people in England were. They all said that that shop, the whole shops, don't exist this time of year. They're only around Christmas. You can only go to these small shops around Christmas. And in the video, you even see like there is like Christmas wreaths, and it looks like snow just melted, which doesn't align with how there are flowers blooming in the back of her video that she just produced that aren't moving. It doesn't add up. So what makes the whole situation crazy is you have people being like, "Hey, that's an old video. That video is not real." And then they're saying the person in the video was her doppelganger, to the point where they tried to have the doppelganger come out and say, "That's not me. It's not me." But you guys, the height doesn't lie. And Princess Kate is almost the same height, if not taller, than the prince in heels and flats. And she just had abdominal surgery. Why would she have on jeans? How does she go from, "Ooh, she's got to recover to Easter," to the media saying that's poppycock, and now she's out walking somewhere a couple days after she had surgery? Still no kids have seen her. We haven't heard from the kids, because one thing about kids and old people, they're honest. One of them kids are going to be like, "Where's mommy?" And the whole thing is going to fall in shambles. It's gonna be over. One of those kids go up here and say, "Where's mommy?" They've been keeping them kids real quiet. But you would think that would be the end, right? Wrong. So the media's in an uproar like, "That's not Kate. Who is that?" We don't know who that is, because again, we've only gotten like 30-second clips of this lady. No one has produced a sufficient view. No one has still seen this lady with their own two eyes. No one's seen her. She lives at a palace, a castle, you guys. That is crazy. Nevertheless, everyone's like, "We're not satisfied." I don't know what to tell you. That's not our princess. These people ain't playing about their princess. And now you have the US in shambles. TikTok was in shambles. The media was in shambles to the point where we had people on the news like, "Where is Princess Kate?" They on the news talking about something that's going on at the Royals. Shambles, honey. They were in shambles. But they continued, right? So here we are, and there is this bomb. I mean, a bomb that they just dropped about Princess Kate. She's sitting there like this. "I have cancer. Thank you for all the wishes, all the love." And at first I'm like, wow, someone presented an AI video of her, because the rumors were crazy. They were saying she had a BBL, she was on The Masked Singer, she was everything, right? So I'm looking at it like, why is the Daily News posting an AI video of Kate Middleton? Could they be so stupid? Come to find out, that was the actual video that was released. That video was AI, you guys. Because there is a video from her 7 years ago with the same sweater on. And the sweater's a look-alike that she has on the video. It's not the same sweater. But the sweater from 7 years ago of her on her charity run is a sweater that Princess Kate wears often. So it's not like she doesn't repeat outfits. This is her favorite sweater, in my opinion. She's seen doing Zoom interviews in the news with it. She's seen doing the charity run with it. She's seen out and about with it. It's like her cozy, like, It might have been like a gift. I feel like it's a gift, or it was just something that reminds her of home, like her real home. So the fact that they showed her with this sweater, right? She's talking about how devastated she is about the news, how she's wanting to be, privacy, whatever the case may be. One thing about the Princess of Wales is that no matter the situation, at Queen Elizabeth's funeral, at multiple funerals, gatherings, parties, she crosses her legs a certain way. There is proper etiquette in England with the royals, with how you sit, how you do everything. And Princess Kate does not sit with her legs crossed, how she was sitting on that bench in that AI video saying that she had cancer. And no one's going to talk about that. That's because it wasn't Princess Kate. You can't teach etiquette to someone who doesn't know. And then the sweater, you guys, the sweater that they tried to put on her was a replicated version of the sweater that she loves. It's not even the right sweater. And then that sweater that she was seen with in the past, in that videos from 7 years ago from a charity run, she had on a sweatband. And that sweatband in her 1v1, she's talking to the camera. That sweatband had her eyebrow pulled up like this, right? So tell me why in the video of her where she's talking about she has cancer, that same eyebrow is raised. Because they took that staple, they took that video from 7 years ago and put it over somebody and used a deepfake AI to try to make it seem like it was Kate. But from her mole switching sides, I have a mole, baby. My mole don't never switch sides, okay? It stay on one side all the time. So from the video and the mole switching sides, her eyebrow is raised. The eyes are glitching. You see how you can see my mouth, you see my tongue, you see my teeth, you see everything? When it's in AI, you only see teeth and blackness because they're not good at generating mouths. They're not good at generating facial expressions. That is telltale sign of spotting a deep fake. So this video looked exactly how you would think a deep fake looked. I know, I did my research, I did my homework, I studied. So this AI video comes out and everybody's like, oh my God, we are so horrible. This woman has cancer and we've been speculating rumors about her. Oh my God, what do we do? What can we do? How do we fix this? Everyone's so apologetic. But you know who also tried to reach out because they didn't know this news until she posted this 1:30 video? Her brother-in-law, Prince Harry, tried to reach out to her. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle said they have not heard anything from Princess Kate about her cancer diagnosis, about the Mother's Day photo. They have not heard from her in a while, and they have been actively reaching out to her repeatedly, and they are saying they have heard nothing. And what makes it really crazy is Princess Kate and Prince Harry are like this, to the point where Meghan Markle, literally, they don't mess, her and Princess Kate don't even like each other. And even Meghan Markle said, I found out my sister-in-law, who we don't even like, who I don't even like, we into it, we don't like each other. I found out she has cancer and I've been reaching out and I haven't heard from her. Even Meghan Markle said that. And Prince Harry said that in every major diagnosis, everything that goes with illness, sickness in the royal family, that they always communicate and they all come together as royals. They come together and they decide the plan of action the same day that they did when Queen Elizabeth was passing, the same they did when King Charles got diagnosed with cancer, the same they did when Thomas was found out to have quote unquote offed himself, So for them not to hear anything, he's like, I don't know. I just have to send best wishes and hope that my brother tells me what's going on with his wife. The same brother that's still out gallivanting with Tom Cruise. He walked the red carpet alone. He doesn't have his ring on while his wife has cancer. The kids still haven't been produced. I find that very, very weird. And I think it's something with the sweater that I believe that's probably the sweater she passed in. I do. I'm not a psychic, but I do see things a little differently. And Sloane told us a long time that she passed on. And I believe that sweater is tied to a lot. Because why would they try to replicate her favorite sweater in a video where she's saying she got diagnosed with cancer? Because it's not the sweater. It's a completely different sweater. Why is that sweater so important to hit on the mark? I feel like that's the sweater she was wearing. That's the sweater she was wearing when, I don't know, maybe the prince got upset with her because of something that was going on with Thomas Kingston. Thomas Kingston knew something. He knew something. I don't believe he unalived himself either, because the circumstances don't point to unaliving. And then we go forward and we have Rose. That's her name. What was I calling her? I don't know what I was calling her, but I think I called her Ruby. Rose Hanbury, who is the mistress, who is everywhere, by the way. I mean, she is just so hard to get rid of. You cannot get rid of her. And we saw the same thing with Princess Diana and the mistress and King Charles. So who's to say it's not repeating itself? History always repeats itself. I think, I'm even inclined to say I know that we have watched a deep fake AI video of Princess Kate saying she has cancer. And now, along with Prince Harry saying he hasn't heard from her, Meghan Markle hasn't heard from her, the public eye has not seen her. They came out today at 9:30 a.m. on March 25th, saying that her, the prince, and all three kids boarded a helicopter this morning and flew to their private vacation home. Again, nobody has seen her. Nobody saw these 4 people get on a helicopter on top of the palace and fly away to Neverland. Could y'all be that gullible? And to all the people who genuinely don't know, like, you have people like, oh no, she has cancer, leave her alone. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know how to explain to y'all. Like, if y'all don't see that that was a deep AI video, y'all are going to get scammed in the future real bad. Y'all are probably the people who buy it into them YouTube ads that be like, have you not gotten your government loan? Yeah, y'all going to get scammed in the future. And I hate to tell you that, but that is AI. Even an AI detector said the video was 90% AI. Even the voice sounds like it was made on TikTok. I don't know. I'm not riding with it. And like I said, April 8th, the solar eclipse is revealing everything. And it's the judgment of the 8 longest families. And this is the judgment of the Windsor family. Oh, you don't know what the Windsor family is? The Windsor family was the name of the royal family before they changed their name. Yes, King Charles had slaves. He bought slaves from the African Royal Company. They were firsthand a part of the slave trade, as well as stealing artifacts. They have ancient artifacts from Africa at the royal palace. Yes, so I don't know what Queen Elizabeth dropped off, but she started a lot. And I just want to say that I don't know what's going on, but I don't think Kate Middleton is with us. I don't think she's with us anymore. And I feel like y'all need to stop being so mean to me, telling me, oh, you're wrong. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing that. Don't be talking about this. Don't be talking about... If no one questioned the first photo that was AI, where would we be right now? Now you want me to believe that she just took off on a helicopter with her family and nobody saw them get on the helicopter? Just like nobody saw her leave the hospital. Just like nobody knows who was walking next to Prince Harry. Just like Prince Harry's out gallivanting without his ring. Just like they just told everyone she won't be at Easter. The Easter they promised she would be at. And I don't know what your religion is, but just know the religion of Kate Middleton and the royal family is that you be your tail at Easter. You know who is going to be at Easter? King Charles. He has, like, the worst form of cancer possible. Like, his status is so bad that they're going to do, like, something small for him, but you're still going to be able to see and interact with him. We're going to be able to see him, but Kate Middleton, we don't know what type of cancer, what she got going on. We're not going to see her. We're not going to see the princess. We're going to see King Charles' old tail when everybody ain't asking about him. And why are we acting like the cancer is contagious? They're not related by blood. I'm confused as to why they're treating it. And then, I don't know, you guys. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. I don't care. You guys can call me crazy. Until we see her with our own eyes, until she comes out like, hey guys, like, that video was 1 minute and 30 seconds because deep AIs cannot do anything longer. And the reason that the prince was not next to her was because you cannot use deep fake AI. You cannot get that video made that fast as it is. Still took a couple weeks. You cannot do that with two people in the video. Deep fake AI has to be one person, one face. AI has to focus, and it takes multiple layers of filtering, multiple layers of aligning the voice with the fake voice. They had someone sit on a park bench, talk, used her face from the video in 2007 where her eyebrow was literally still raised up from her headband for the charity walk, put it over the other person who's pretending to be her, and used AI away. British, I don't think they've ever watched a real crime case. The people in UK wasn't cracking the code. At least from what I know, the US people started cracking the code first. TikTok did it. And you know why they want to ban it? Come on now. This is more than what y'all think. And I'm not letting this Diddy be at the Diddy. I can't even say that. But I'm not letting that Diddy mess get past what's going on. I'm not. This is all alleged. I'm a conspiracy theory. Don't take everything I say as fact. But please know that there is something very weird going on with Kate Middleton, and I won't drop it, and I won't let them Princess Diana her, because if they Princess Diana her, they're trying to soft launch the passing of her. Because once she goes to that vacation home, it's going to be this, and now Princess Kate has passed from abdominal complications from her surgery, aligned and related to the cancer. I'm telling you, they're trying to soft launch her passing because Prince Williams, 9 times out of 10 heard her. And that's in the family. That rage that they have is in the family. It's nothing new. They off people all the time. We just never know about it. But this time, the situation is kind of condemnable. I think we need to go and, yeah. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I hope you guys like the video. I hope you guys don't judge me for it. Who knows? My next video, I might do like a day in the life of, show you guys what I do. Show you how much I make as a bottle girl in one night, maybe. I don't know. We'll talk. Don't worry. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of That's Insane with Aja. Love you as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.